That's just what I've determined from what she's told me.
That you put on some weight, so when you lean in certain directions,
It causes me to gain like 30 to 50 pounds on the way back up.
I can see that. But she's not calling you fat, dude. You got both taller and bigger while you were gone.
Yeah, so I'm having trouble like working with my new height and stuff.
Yes, which does not make you fat. But since you were used to doing them a certain way beforehand, and then you stretched out.
Yeah.
And yes, you did add weight, but that's because
like I used to be able to like bend over and like fly back up like a rocket, and then I started growing, gaining weight, and growing taller. And now if I bend over, I have to take like 30 seconds.
But it's not. It's not because you've gained weight. Because as you get bigger, you will put on weight.
Yeah.
Because you have to. It's impossible not to. So it's not that you're adding weight, and it's not that and she's not calling you fat. You have more of you to work with currently because you're bigger now than you were. You're bigger, taller, wider in the shoulders.
Yeah, so now I have like a lot.
Now you have to work at keeping yourself in the position you have to be in.
Yeah.
You have to work your body to do what you need it to do.
Yeah, because when I was like smaller, I could bend over and fly up to the roof like a rocket.
So what you need to do is you need to do exercises and stretches.
Stop growing?
No, because that won't happen. You need to do exercises and stretches that will work your body out. You need to do sit-ups and crunches and wall stands and squats to work your core and your legs in order to be able to do these things at dance. If you do not practice any of this stuff away from dance, you won't be able to do it. But Miss Nikki would not call you fat. As you grow, you're going to go through growth spurts where your body's going to stretch, but your legs are going to stay the same. Or your legs are going to stretch and your body's going to stay the same, which throws out what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and that's what's happening with the fact that I can't touch my toes. It's because my legs are growing, but my arms aren't.
That has nothing to do with you touching your toes. You not being able to touch your toes?
It's both.
It's because A, I don't know if anybody in our family is actually able to.
Mom can be able to close to.
And B, you're not stretching. You're not keeping yourself limber. Now what we can do is find a stretching my stretching thing for you to work on things like that. Because I've never been able to touch my toes. Never have.
Neither have I.
But you should be
I can touch my ankles if I bend slightly.
You are in dance, which requires you to stretch and move. You should be able to touch your toes.
Well, I can't.
Because you're not stretching outside of your one night a week.